Hey, it's Roxie with Roxie's Broadway Breakdown, and today we're going to break down headshots and resumes. Who am I anyway? Am I my resume? Yes, as the very famous question posed in a chorus line. So let's break it down so you're not left wondering, what does he want from me? What should I try to be? Because all you really should think about is, God, I hope I get it. I hope I get it. So let's break it down. So your headshot should really be just your headshot. Like Tom Hooper tried to do in Les Mis for every single solo. I'm still left wondering why. But anyway. Yeah, so when you go and you're with a photographer, just try to do a couple different poses. I mean, you know, a natural smile, a really cheesy big smile, and see what works best for you. I mean, and don't worry about, you know, different poses or different, no, they just really want your headshot. Can't stress that enough. Just a nice 8x10 color shot of your face. Because here's the thing, when you go hand it in at the door, or you know, whoever's taking your headshots and resumes, that's probably going to be the first impression of you that the director or whoever's casting is going to get before they see you on stage or in the studio. So and you want it to look the way you look now, your most current way. So if you got one done, you know, a couple years ago or 5 years ago, hopefully you've gotten a new one since, you know, always keep it current. So, I mean, even if you got one done 5 months ago and then you had long brown hair and then you chopped it off and you got a cute little red bob, you don't want them to go, is this you? No, because that's going to be their only frame of reference for when you leave and they have them all sorted out on a big table, and you know, you did your dance and your vocals and all this, and they're like, who is that girl in the pink shirt or the guy in the red sweater or whatever? I mean, they want to have a clear memory of who was what, and so, you know, they want to remember what you looked like in front of them, or when you're singing and dancing and they're going, oh, yeah, that's Jane Doe, or that's John Smith, or whatever. So just look like your headshot. Nice picture, clean, nice picture. That's all it needs to be. All right, so as far as resumes, really just easy, clean, one page. You know, if you've got a long history of performing, I mean, that's great, good for you. But, you know, if you've been doing this since you were 5 and you're 30 now, you don't need to tell them you were Annie at 8. No, just pick out the shows that you think, you know, best represent, you know, your performing experience. You can do a variety in there. You know, some lead supporting, some ensemble work. I think that's fine to put some ensemble work in there. I mean, you know, or dance captain or lead vocalist. I mean, you know, just get a good smattering of everything you've ever, you know, you have in your performing background. So, you know, like AB in 3 columns, theater, show, role. That's it. ABC Theater, Grease, Rizzo. XYZ Theater, Music Man, Ensemble. From most current to least current. And that's it. I mean, just, they can just read it across the board. Who did what, where. That's it. And then right under your performing credits, go to education. Now, if you're a kiddo, and you're just in junior high, high school, that's fine. They're going to see that you're really young. So, I mean, you can put your school, that's fine. If you are, have already graduated, you can put your degree, that's great. That's where that goes. Now, under education should be your training. So that's where you put, you know, 8 years formal ballet, or, you know, 10 years tap, or, you know, just all of it. It's your vocal, you took vocal with whoever, or you were, you know, went to a musical theater academy for, you know, 10 years, whatever. That's where all that goes. If you took special seminars, master classes, and any pertinent people you trained with, like anyone really well known in the industry, you think that, you know, really stood out to you, made a big influence on you in your training, I would put down. And because also theater is a really tight-knit group of people. And a lot of times, you know, they may know that person that you trained with, and they go, oh, I did shows with them, or I know them, or they're great, you know, and then they're kind of like, oh, well, they trained with them, you know, all right. So you just put down what you think is relevant or helpful. And then under the training is where special skills goes. And I think special skills can be really helpful on a resume. And I think anything that is somewhat relatable to musical theater. So, you know, if you are really good, and it's something you really know how to do, don't just throw some random stuff that, you know, and don't lie, okay? But, you know, like if you really trained in gymnastics, or you know foreign languages or dialects really well, or magic, or you roller skate. I mean, you never know. You know, Little Mermaid, they're on roller skates. Starlight Express, show that's really never done anymore, but whatever. Ice skating in Radio City Music Hall Christmas pageant. They ice skate, so you don't know. But you know, juggling. I mean, whatever you think may help you. You know, play a instrument, you know, something that kind of makes you stand out, and they may see that and go, really, you do that? Now, it might be a skill they ask you to do right then and there, you know. You never, even now, you can't whip out ice skates or rollerblades, but you know, I mean, if you're a gymnast and they're gonna be like, can you do some backflips for us? You never know. And then that strikes up a conversation, and then that's something else they have to remember you. They're like, oh yeah, that was the person that could do really great backflips, or, you know, she was like, we had that conversation, and she, you know, was a really accomplished cellist, whatever. I mean, you know, who knows? But anything that sets you apart from somebody, that just jogs in their memory, that when they're going over headshots and resumes, you kind of stood out to them for something special, in addition to your great singing and dancing, and acting. You know, you want to put your best foot forward on your headshot and resume. I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what's gonna, you know, get your foot in the door, keep you there, keep you on their minds, keep you in front of them. That's what it's there for. So, I hope these tips and tricks were helpful. Please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Check out my other videos, and I'll see you in my next.